Today, I'm talking about part 13, Human Monsters, on the message titled, Non-Humans Are Everywhere. But first, let's go to the Word of God. Ephesians, the 6th chapter, and the 12th verse says, For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. 2 Corinthians, the 11th chapter and the 14th verse says, And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Non-humans are everywhere. And today I'm talking about the human monsters. Human monsters are evil human beings. They're human beings, but they're very evil. They are wicked. They are cruel people. And they are devilish people. And they have monstrous behavior. Like, for instance, they do horrible things like sacrifice babies to demons. You would have to be a human monster to sacrifice a baby to demons. They also sacrifice children, women, and men to demons. And they would do this by sacrificing, a lot of times they sacrifice their own loved ones. In fact, these animal-like people will sacrifice unsuspecting strangers to the devil. And also they would do horrible things like kidnap people. Human monsters, they kidnap people for Satan. They enslave and hold people captive. They participate with street justice killings. These people are human monsters. Anytime you participate in a street justice killing, you are a monster. They commit murder. They rape, molest, and spread diseases among other humans. And they also would eat human beings and drink human blood. You see, they will do horrible things to other people. They will even rob the poor. They will rob disabled people. You are a monster. You're going to rob somebody that's disabled. They rob the elderly, and they torture children and animals. Anyone who would torture children and animals are devilish. They're human monsters. These human monsters are led by other non-humans. That's right. They're led by the non-humans, that's demons and devils. And they help non-humans start wars that kill hundreds, thousands, and even millions of people. You see, human beings who are human monsters are extremely ugly in the heart. They're rude. They're dangerous. Some of them are serial killers. Some of them are mass murderers. They're false accusers. They're criminals. They're terrorists. A terrorist is a human monster. They're witches. They're inhumane. They're unmerciful, possessed by demons. And they act just like beastly animals. They're unjust, deceitful devils. That's right. Human monsters are unjust, deceitful devils. But God has given us a great protection against human monsters. And it is to just don't sin. Just don't sin. Just don't sin. Be protected by God by not sinning, because if you sin, you're making the decision to transgress God's law and to be overtaken by sin and human monsters. Instead, rebuke human monsters when they come to you wanting you to partake in rape and wanting you to partake in spreading diseases and wanting you to partake in kidnapping people and holding people captive, and they want you to partake in some type of slavery or wanting you to partake in robbing the poor. Rebuke that devil. Rebuke that devil. Yield not to the temptation of the enemy. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. So don't trust, that's right, don't trust human monsters, because they are uncaring, unfeeling, unsparing, they are vengeful, they are vindictive, they are pitiless, they are remorseless, they are ruthless, they are brutal, bloodthirsty, cold-hearted, hard, heartless, hurtful people. And they are everywhere. Unfortunately, human monsters are everywhere. These are insensitive, heartless, sinful, abominable, terrible, damnable, ungodly, vicious, satanic, tricky, savage people. And they shall be turned into hell, according to Psalms, the 9th chapter and the 17th verse, for the horrible acts that they have committed upon the earth. So beware of human monsters. And in closing, I would like to pray Psalms 140th chapter. Deliver me, O Lord, from evil men. Preserve me from the violent men, which imagine mischiefs in their heart continually. Are they gathered together for war? They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adders poison ills under their lips. Selah. Keep me, O Lord, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent man who have purpose to overthrow my goings. The proud have hid a snare for me in cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Selah. I said unto the Lord, Thou art my God. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord. O God, the Lord, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of the battle. Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exhaust themselves. Selah. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into the deep pits, that they rise not up again. Let not an evil speaker be established in the earth. Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him. I know that the Lord will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor. Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name. The upright shall dwell in thy presence. So beware of human monsters. And in closing, I read Psalms, the 140th chapter. I am Prophetess Lorraine Daly Johnson. Thanks for watching.